No worries. Look, I've been posting recently about how, imagine the possibility of creating or actually working your way through every income level in this opportunity with Auvoria Prime with never actually recruiting affiliates. So you could do it with 100% customers. It's unheard of in this industry. And it's all because of the 3 for free model that we have. So this document is not going to go into cold marketing. It's designed as a document to guide somebody who may have no desire to be an affiliate or network marketing model, or has no experience in that, doesn't feel like they could tell anybody about this, and it's going to make them feel very, very comfortable. So the language used and the psychology behind this document is to make people feel very comfortable with the process. So let's get into it. So the 3 for free program, as we know, is all about getting your software subscription for free. And we've got exciting news this week that, as we roll out more software products, you'll be able to get your other software subscriptions for free as well by simply introducing people who've got that similar software program. And effectively, it just means that you just need to have 3 personally referred customers who have the same software subscription as you. And as long as they have that within 48 hours of your next billing will be paid for by the company. So that removes your cost. And let's face it, people's initial goal is always to remove their cost from the program. But why share the software with others? And it's all about having that fact that they've had a positive experience with the software and they feel comfortable sharing that experience with others. And they're simply helping. I want you to note the language here that we use. It's about helping 3 other people to become software users. And as a result of that, you're removing your software license, because a lot of people think that they have to use 3 other people. It's like take advantage in order for them to get a benefit. I want you to change the actual psychology where you are helping 3 people enjoy what you've done and get a similar benefit. You're helping those people. But it all starts with helping one person. It's one of the things that Gord was really strong emphasized to me. So if you can help one person through a systematic approach of getting started with the software and simply actually repeat that process 2 more times, you've got your 3 happy customers. So what do you ultimately want them to do? Well, really all you're asking them to do is do what you did, which is make an informed decision based on the information presented. I always say your goal is to sift and sort to find people that are actually attracted to what you're sharing, not to convince anybody or change their mindset. Our job is to sift and sort to attract the right people. So how to share the software with others? Well, it's about telling your story. There's nothing actually more authentic than you telling your story, such as, why did you choose this software? How is it going for you so far? How easy is it for you to get it actually set up and to manage it on a weekly basis? How about the education and the support that you're getting? It gives you confidence to use the software. You don't need prior experience or knowledge. It's designed for both the novice, but also we've got a software that can cater for the experienced trader as well. You wanted to share something that's helping you and is giving you a positive experience, and it's helping you generate some weekly profits and cash flow and ultimately maybe build some wealth. Whatever your reason is that you decided to do this, there's nothing more true than your reason of why you are involved with this. And you wanted to help them by sharing something that has helped you. That's it, folks. Don't make it more complicated than that. Just tell your own authentic story. So let the results speak. We've done a lot of training on this about using the results group. The most powerful way to have someone take an interest is to let your results and the results of other software users show your contacts that the software works. You're really saying to someone, look, don't take my word alone that the software works. Let me show you the experiences of other software users are having as well. Let others edify your experience. So it's no longer about you. The sooner you get you and your experience out of the way, because maybe you feel like I've only just got started. I'm using a demo account. I'm not using live money. I've only put $1,000 in. Whatever it is, if people come up with all these things in their head that they feel are an obstacle or a negative, well, using a results group means that you don't have to worry about it being based about your experience. let the results speak. The results groups are simply real people sharing real results. I always say to people, no company is going to tell you bad news about their company. Their job is to sell you on all the upside of being involved in that company. So you don't expect to really get, in a sense, an honest review from the company itself. That's not being critical of Auvoria Prime. It's just a reality of business. But real people using the product, sharing their real results, there's no greater testimony of whether the product really works. It's the best endorsement edification you can get. So the best ways to use the results group for maximum effectiveness are to use the results groups, Facebook or Telegram. And people have preferences. Some people aren't Facebook people, some people are more Telegram people. And just using that ATM method, where it's effectively, you're adding people to a group, but respect, like in Facebook now, that you need to ask their permission. And it's simply saying, look, I'm going to add you to this group to have you see the results people are getting, and I'm going to tag you in a post, and find a post that you really like, that you like the results, or actually might relate to the person you're going to be sharing this with, and tag them in it and say, look, have a look at that specific post. I think you'll really like it, and then check out the other ones in there, and message them and let them know you've done that. What do you do after you share the results group? Well, you want to introduce your potential software user to members of your support team. In MLM, we'd use upline, but in this document, you'll notice that I haven't used any network marketing or MLM language. I don't talk about sponsors or upline or downline, because again, every word that comes out of your mouth creates a word picture in the other person's head. And that word picture may not be something that breaks down barriers and has people listening and being receptive. So I'm very mindful that I don't have to use MLM language or network marketing language. It's not that I'm embarrassed or uncomfortable with network marketing. It's just the reality is that I don't need to use that language, because it's just an actual method of bringing the product to market. So having other people using your support team also allows your potential customer to meet another user of the software, to get their questions answered, and have somebody edify you. So again, no longer is the person basically making a decision based around you. Your referral support team can answer the questions raised by your potential software users, allowing them to make an informed decision. I always say to people, my only job is to help you make an informed decision. What decision you make is totally yours. You need to make it and own it. And actually, my relationship with you is more important than what decision you make around the software or this opportunity. You do not need to be the one presenting how the software works or having to handle the objections or the question. That's a great thing, because that's one of the things I tell people. I didn't have to know everything to get started. I didn't need to know how to do a presentation. I've got an army of people who are putting their hand up, happy to volunteer to help me share this with other people. You do not have to feel like you're trying to sell anything. You're simply sharing your experience and letting others make their own informed decisions. So what's the best way to use your support team? Well, leverage technology. Zoom. If you don't know what Zoom is, zoom.us, but we're doing a Zoom right now. It's simply using one of the most popular video conferencing and meeting technologies on the internet, and it's definitely done very well lately. It's a free service, up to 45 minutes. And you can also use things like Skype or WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger as a way to do a three-way call where you're having another third party. And a three-way call, again, is not ganging up on somebody. It's actually caring enough about somebody that you want to make sure they get their questions answered properly. It's really important to check your mindset. And as I said, you're not trying to convince anybody. You're simply sharing your personal experience with no emotional attachment to the decision. When you're emotionally attached to the decision people are making, that's when things go wrong. So your mindset is particularly important. That's why this document is all about addressing the mindset, except that the person who you think that needs this the most, or you think would like it the most, may not be interested. And that's quite okay. Some will, some won't, so what next? Because I maintain the relationship, and who knows, in a week's time, in a month's time, in 3 months' time, it may be the right time because circumstances change. One way to put your mind at ease is to say, hey, what I'm sharing may be for you and it may not be for you, but I'm so happy with the experience so far that I at least wanted to give you the opportunity to enjoy the same experience I'm having. At the very least, I want you to make an informed decision. Let them know that your relationship is more important. What if they say no? Ask them, would you mind if you kept them informed of how it's going for you in the future? Tell them that if they ever change their mind, you're happy to show them more and help them get started. Don't take it personally. A no is simply they do not know enough yet or not receptive enough yet. When they're ready to know more, their no can easily become a yes. Focus on the relationship, and it is a numbers game. It is a numbers game. The more people you talk to, the more likely that your ratio of successes, every no is just one step closer to somebody's going to say yes. So what do you ultimately want them to do? Again, all you really ask them to do is do what you did, which is make an informed decision based on the information presented. Show them how to get started. Give them your Auvoria Prime referral URL so the new customer can get started. Go to your back office and copy that URL on your dashboard. Use the welcome kit that we've got that has been created for the Traide Wise group to help onboard somebody in a systematic way. And away you go, folks. That's it. So we're trying to systemize. So this is step 2. The first step is to basically onboard people with the welcome kit, then help that software user get their software paid for, basically sharing their experience with other people in a very relaxed, informal way. And then obviously the next progression will be, if they can refer 3 people, then you must know more than 3 people, or let's help your 3 do the same, and let's consider the benefits of now being an affiliate and perhaps generating some additional income for National Commission program. So that's it, folks. It's not this document will be available for you to utilize. I'd encourage you to walk through it with the new person that you brought on as a customer, and make sure they understand the actual psychology, and then they can share this in a very non-threatening way. So that's it for me, folks. It's not that detailed. We're going to open up to Q&A, or no, Ryan, if you want, or Joel, you want to add any comments to that?